Hey, I'm Kendra Sion. You probably already know that. And you probably also know that I help people lose weight without dieting, and I specialize in helping people who work from home. But I'm making this video because me being a weight loss coach and you being one of my referral partners, you might be thinking, how the F am I supposed to refer a weight loss coach to a loved one without implying that they are fat? I mean, because let's just be real, like this is a sensitive thing, and I bet that this has probably crossed your mind. So by the end of this video, I want you to be crystal clear on exactly how to refer me without feeling like an asshole, okay? Because I lived this shit myself, so I'm actually the perfect person to tell you exactly how to do this. All right, first, let me share with you exactly what I do. I'm a somatic weight loss coach. And that means that I focus on body-based approaches. And I actually got my master's degree in this stuff, and we studied neuroscience extensively. So I use brain-based techniques. It's all evidence-based techniques and approaches that rewire your brain and rewire your nervous system as an approach to weight loss, as opposed to the traditional approach, which is just giving somebody a meal plan or, some kind of a diet or exercise regimen, right? After struggling for nearly 2 decades myself with my weight and various eating disorders and just studying the hell out of all this stuff so that I could figure it out, what I've discovered is that weight loss is just a matter of learning a handful of skills. Basically, what I did is I took everything that I learned, every single challenge that could ever possibly come up for somebody who is trying to lose weight, and I made it into a skill and I broke it down step by step. And I put it all together in a one-stop shop program. So just to give you an idea of some of the things that are in there, there's a whole a la carte library that my clients can choose from. Everything from help, I'm having a craving, or fuck. The title of the lesson doesn't say fuck, but it could be like, oh my God, I have this 2-week all-inclusive cruise coming up. Even something as simple as, how do I stop eating when it tastes so good? And those are just some of the things that my clients deal with on a daily basis that keep them stuck, feeling out of control with food, and really kind of hating their body. On that note, let me tell you a little bit more about my ideal client so your mind can maybe start brainstorming some people. Like my clients, first of all, they're any gender. Most of them work from home, so that could be remote workers, entrepreneurs, stay-at-home parents. Also, I work with anybody. Like that's just what I specialize in, because we have our own set of struggles when it comes to weight, because we have 24/7 access to food, and we're kind of in charge of our own schedule, which can lead to like feeling snacky and boredom eating and stress eating and just needing to use food as a break because we're sitting at our computer all day, So they've been on many diets. They have gone up and down with their weights. You might not even know that they struggle, because oftentimes my clients, they have a lot of shame about this because they're emotional eaters and they kind of feel out of control with food. And they feel like they should be able to figure this out on their own, right? So they might not have shared exactly how much of a struggle it is, but this is actually a great segue into how you can refer them, because you might be thinking, well, how am I supposed to refer somebody who isn't directly saying anything about their struggle? Well, the short answer is you don't. So I actually don't want you to refer me to people that you just guess have a struggle with food or their weight, unless you're super duper skilled at this, or you have that kind of relationship with this person where you can be like, dude, and like, I just got to be real with you. And in fact, I actually just talked to somebody in our networking group the other day who said, I have that kind of a relationship with some of my friends where we're just straight up with each other. So if that's the case for you, great. But more oftentimes than not, it's not going to be the case. What I'd rather you do is one of two things. One is you can actually call me and we can talk about the person, and I can brainstorm with you and see if there's a good way, a good approach to talk to them about this. Option two is to only refer people who directly mention something about their relationship with food, the fact that they're trying to lose weight. So option two, let's go into that a little bit because I want you to know exactly what that could potentially look like. So it could be somebody who mentioned something to you about their struggle with weight in the past. And so you could literally reach out to, I mean, obviously depending on the relationship, but you could reach out to one of these people and say like, hey, I don't know if you're still trying to lose weight, but I remember you mentioning it that time a while back. And I actually just got connected with this woman. She's really awesome. and she has a completely new approach to helping people with their relationship with food and their body. And if you're interested, I would love to connect you to. Second option would be if somebody's talking about it in the moment. This comes up all the time at like pretty much any social event, like a barbecue or during the holidays. If somebody's wanting to lose weight, they will often talk about it. They'll say something like, oh, I can't have that, I'm on a diet. Or, oh man, I think I've gained like 10 pounds this season or something. Or, oh, I wish I could have that, but I won't be able to stop. Or the most obvious thing is they'll say, I'm on X diet, like, oh, I'm doing Weight Watchers, or oh, I'm doing keto, or oh, I'm doing, XYZ, whatever diet. There's a million of them, right? There's literally infinite ways that a person could be telling you directly that they are struggling with their weight or they're trying to lose weight. And that would be the perfect person to refer. So I'm not going to share specifics on how to refer to that person because I have a whole cheat sheet for you that's with this video so that you know exactly some examples of how to share my work in a moment like that. And now I want to share why navigating kind of the trickiness of this is worth it. I want to share with you a few stats that might kind of blow your mind. Did you know that almost 50% of people in the United States are struggling with obesity? 50%, half of us. Did you know that 95% of people who go on a diet end up gaining it all back, plus some? So obviously, diets do not work. Did you know that 83% of women are dissatisfied with their body? Men aren't that far behind. 79% of men are not satisfied with their body. Basically, 80% of us don't like our body, uncomfortable in our own skin. Like, what the actual fuck? That makes me want to cry right now just thinking about that. And there's a huge gap in the marketplace. So the options are like, one option is hiring somebody who's going to help you with intuitive eating, which, by the way, when I did hire somebody for that, I gained more weight than I ever have in my life. So that approach doesn't actually work for a lot of people either. The second option is the traditional diet industry approach, counting calories, macros, following some kind of a meal plan, doing keto, busting your ass on the Peloton or the treadmill or whatever, right? And those are things that, especially for an emotional eater, they actually make a person's relationship with food and their body worse. Hence the statistic on 95% of diets not working. My work fills that gap because there's a lot of people out there who genuinely want to heal their relationship with food, and they're normal human beings who have a normal desire to feel and look good in their body. And so, yes, they want to lose weight. There's nothing wrong with wanting to lose weight if that's what you want. It doesn't have to be this either or, like either you heal your relationship with food or you lose weight. Right? So my work brings this together. So now I want to share with you my mission because this is important. I am on a mission to help 10,000 people stop dieting and end the struggle with food and weight so that they can start enjoying this miracle of a life from the inside out. And so that they can get on to bigger and better things. The weight struggle isn't just feeling a little chubby or feeling a little like uncomfortable and tight in your jeans. No, like this weight struggle it's an all-encompassing thing. It affects every area of your life because everywhere you go, you're bringing your body. And I know for myself, when I was really struggling, it was like part of me could be present with wherever I was and whoever I was with. But then another part of me was so uncomfortable, so insecure, obsessing about like what I ate or what I didn't eat or what I should eat, and oh, do I look fat, and oh no, somebody wants to take our picture now. And so imagine living your life only half present. It sucks. And imagine not wanting to be seen. I mean, how are you supposed to be your full self and bring your gifts, share your gifts into the world if you don't want to be seen? And now I feel total freedom in this area of my life. Now I can show up as my full self, fully present. And that's why this work is so important to me, and why I'm hopefully impressing why it can be important to you. Can you imagine if the 80% of the people that aren't liking their body, they didn't have that anymore? Can you imagine what kind of a world that would be like? What kinds of magical shit people would be getting up to? Honestly, I think we'd be in a completely different world. And let me just be clear, I'm not teaching people what to eat. I'm teaching people how to feel their emotions, how to manage their brain, their human brain. I'm teaching them skills that don't just apply to food, they apply to every area of your life, because humans are emotional beings. And so literally every single thing that we do is impacted by our ability or inability to deal with our emotions. So if you're getting emotional skills, you are literally getting skills to be or do or have anything that you want. This work affects career, it affects relationship, intimacy, your relationship with your kids, your ability to cope with stress. I mean, like driving in traffic, it literally can impact positively any area of your life. It's not just about food and weight. And so I know that this video has gone longer than I wanted to, but my hope is that I've helped you understand a bit more what I do, who I work with, and how to refer me, but also that I've impressed upon you the importance of this work, the importance of this mission. And I hope you'll join me in this mission. And the good news is you don't have to do this work yourself to be a part of this mission. All you need to do is just refer me. You just need to share it. So I want to leave you with one more way that you can help me with that. And that is writing a review and sharing my shit on social media. This is a more kind of passive option, which you might think isn't going to be as powerful as a direct referral, but it really is powerful. You know, if somebody loves and respects you, and then you have a referral, or you post something on your wall, or you share something like that, people will listen to that. I don't want you to have to like make shit up, because you haven't worked with me personally. So what I want you to do is click the link that I'm sending with this video. It's on the cheat sheet, and that link is going to send you to some of my reels. So you can watch just one of them, or however many you want. And if you genuinely like what I'm saying, if you like my vibe, if you feel like you've learned something and you've been impacted, regardless of you having a weight issue, that is still a valid experience that you can give a review and a testimonial about. Now, after you end this video, and if you don't want to support me, or you don't like me, or for whatever reason, that's totally fine. Like, I want you to be authentic to you. But if you are on board with me and you want to help me with this mission and help all of these people that are struggling, then please, as soon as you close this video, please just look at the cheat sheet and just go down the steps one by one. I've laid it out so like as easily as possible. And I know you're busy, but it would mean the world to me. And you'll be part of a revolution in the diet industry. Someday, my dream is to be a household name, just like Weight Watchers or Jenny Craig. Like, somebody will be like, oh, I'm doing the Food and Feels program, you know, and another person will be like, oh my God, you are? Like, I've been wanting to do that forever. So my first goal is helping 10,000 people. And so you guys are going to be such a huge part of getting the ball rolling with that, this vision that I have, this dream that I have. So again, thank you so much. And also, very important, how can I support you in your mission? Like, I know that we have a group of amazing people, and if we haven't gotten together, like, what the hell? We need to get together. And I want you to instruct me, like, how can I refer you? How can I help you in your mission? I want to help you too. So please schedule a time with me, write me a message, like whatever is the easiest way. Just tell me what to do. Tell me how I can support you. I am here for you 100%. And if you have any questions on this at all whatsoever, reach out to me. I am here. But thank you so much again. I just can't thank you enough. I know I'm so sorry that this went on so long, but it just felt really, really important to get it all out there. Big love to you all, and I'll see you all soon. Mwah, mwah.